So welcome everybody to Influencing Your Way. We're going to be talking about four things, right? This is four pieces: how to market, how to sell, how to influence, and how to mentor. Okay, and I'll break down what all of those mean. And I'm going to give examples. So one of the things I love to do is, as best I can, is to not just teach principles, but also give some step-by-steps and then show you what it looks like. So during this time, our time together, I'm going to break down what is marketing, right? We want to understand the fundamentals of marketing so that we can see what does it look like and how do we do it our way. Then we're going to break down what does it mean to sell, right? We're going to talk about what it means to connect the problems that people have to your solutions. We're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to give you an example, and I'll tell you about what the examples are. And then we're going to talk about what is influencing. To me, influencing is once you've marketed to someone and you've sold them something, a product or a service, now it's time to make sure that they get results with the thing that you marketed and sold them to, right? I want you to think about that. How many times have you sold something to someone and they don't use it? It sits on a shelf, or they did use it, but they didn't use it right, right? Or they did use it, they used it, they got results, but then for some crazy reason, they stopped using it. Right. I get this a lot with strengths. I'll have people who worked with me like 2 years ago. Actually, it's funny. I actually just got an email yesterday from somebody who worked with me 2 years ago, and they bought my program and they started using it. And then they emailed me and say, Eddie, I loved what you taught me. I loved what you worked with me on, and I loved what you helped me, and I got results. And for some reason, I got distracted, I got lost, and so on. And here I am 2 years later, and I'm coming back to say, hey, can we try it again? So it happens sometimes. People just, even if it's working for them, it stops. So I want to talk about influencing, which is to help people to get results with the thing and keep getting results with the thing that you sell and offer. And then, of course, mentoring. And so with the mentoring, we're going to talk about how to understand strengths reports a little faster so that we can help other people know that they're enough, that they can do this their way, and then ultimately go get results with their strengths. And I'll use an example with somebody here that's watching this live. So through all that whole process, like I said, I'm going to be using examples. And the examples I'm going to be using is I'm going to be telling you about a program that I have that's coming up in April. And so I'm going to show you how I am marketing that program specifically to my audience so that you can see examples of how I'm using these things that I'm sharing with you that has already gotten me results. In fact, I have final number right now is we have 40 people that have already chosen to do this. And I wouldn't say I've really pitched it very hard, but I wanted to kind of show you how I'm already getting sales for something that's not even going to start until April. And then we'll go from there. All right. The things that I'm going to share with you is more than just, here's a cool thing to do. It's more like, how can I build confidence and so on? So I want you to understand that this is not just business kind of stuff. This is really life kind of stuff as well. And there we go. Okay. So what is influencing your way? It's authentic business building. And what we want to do is look at it from four parts, of course, right? It's marketing, selling, influencing, and mentoring. This is why I care about influencing your way, is because I don't want to just teach you something that's going to get a result, right? I don't want to just say, hey, do this and you're going to make money, or do this and your health will improve, or do this and your relationships will get better. Essentially, what I want you to do is get those results, like make more money, build stronger relationships, improve your health. Of course, I want you to get those things. But what I really want you to do on top of that is also have joy. So let's talk about what that means first. This is what I call authentic business building, right? So joy and results. When we do exactly what the successful people do, we can guarantee success, but not joy. When we use our strengths with everything we do, we can guarantee joy. Like, it's fun, especially if you have learner high, right? It's fun to go watch documentary after documentary and study training after training. And you can have joy with that, but we can't guarantee results by doing those things. When we do everything the successful do, using our infinitely unique strengths, then we get joy and results. Okay? And joy and results is what you deserve, and nothing less. Nothing less. So what I want to do is I want to give you all an example of what I really mean here. Back in 2011, for those of you who don't know my story, back in 2011, I was working for a large corporation. And one of the things I learned about working for a large corporation is the corporation's designed specifically to get you to do what the corporation wants you to do. It's not necessarily designed for creativity, okay? Especially when you're in the low or middle management. I didn't know that. So I got very creative with my job. And as long as I was getting results, nobody cared. That's kind of the nice thing. But whenever I would have, let's say, off months or whatever, all of a sudden everybody wants to know how I'm doing things. And then all of a sudden it becomes a problem. This creativity becomes a problem. And I learned that my creativity was coming because of a desire of feeling disconnected. I was feeling disconnected with what I was doing for a living, and then also feeling disconnected from my family because I was spending all my time at work. It became a big problem for me, where whenever I was at work, I wanted to be at home. And whenever I was at home, I wanted to be at work because I had work to do, or I had family to connect to. It kind of became a little schizophrenic, if you will, okay? Like I was never quite knowing who I was or how I wanted to be and do life. Well, eventually I got fired. And when I got fired, I panicked and then immediately tried to get another job. And I got another job in another state. My family and I moved to Utah, where we knew nobody, but I had the same mindset. And in under 30 days with this new company, I got fired again. So as I'm walking home and I'm carrying a box of my things, I'm having a panic attack. Okay. And then I want you to think about how the reason I'm having a panic attack is not that I can't go find another job. That's easy. For me, finding a job is always easy. But what I had a panic attack about was feeling like this whole process would keep going, that I felt like I was supposed to do something other than work for other people. But I didn't know how. I didn't know anything about who I was. I couldn't tell you what my identity was other than the fact that I was what I did for a living. That was my identity, was what I did for a living and how many children I had. I couldn't tell you at that time who I was or what it is I really wanted to do, what my mission was, what my passion was. I had none of that because I was so used to trying to make everybody else happy. My kids, my wife, my family, my employers, my company that I worked for, and so on. So after I got fired, came home, and my wife got to hear the news again that I'd been fired. And we decided we would do network marketing. And we decided we'd do network marketing because our neighbors were successful network marketers. And they say, look, if you can just figure out how to get unemployment, then we can do this business together. And that's what we did. And I was like, all right, we're going to do network marketing. That's the plan, because we want to build a business where we don't have to work for other people, right? I'm sure some of you have all heard that story before. But here's what happened with me. So we worked, we grinded, and we found some success. But during that process, I realized I hadn't really healed from the rejection that I had experienced twice. I hadn't really healed from any of that. In fact, the no's that I was getting, that we all get when we first start our businesses, was overwhelming for me. It was so much so that I was shutting down, and I was becoming my comfort zone that I had before was shrinking and shrinking every day. It got to the point where I couldn't even leave my house without feeling anxiety. So I had a conversation with my wife, and I said, I can't do this. This was very early in our business, and I said, I can't do this. You're obviously doing well with this. You're ready. You're fired, because she really was, but I can't. And we both cried about it. But I said, I will be super dad. I'll take care of the kids. We had 4 kids at the time. I'll take care of the kids. I'll make sure everyone's fed. I'll make sure everyone is getting their homework done. I'll make sure the house is clean. I'll make sure the dishes are done. I'll do all the, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You build this business, and I will support you 100%. I'll do whatever I can. I'll even give you my contacts and whatever. And so that's what we did. And that was around August of 2011. Okay. It wouldn't be like I would go through this process for about 2 years. And during this 2 years, I would get further and further lost in fatherhood, basically. And then my identity started to get even less clear. I remember I would do YouTube videos every day playing with my kids. And it was like, it wasn't even me. It was like a pretend dad, like super dad, you know? And then finally, Angela starts to have some success to the point where I'm able to quit this job that I took in the meantime. So this is now 2 years later, November of 2013. And so I get to quit my job, come home. And I remember telling my boss, hey, our business is taking off. My wife's business is doing really well. So I'm going to quit here and I'm going to go work for her. And I remember he said, must be nice to have a sugar mama. Yeah, that was fun. And so took a little bruise to the ego, came home, and that was in 2000, that was November 2013. And I'm like, yay, dreams come true, right? But ultimately, still, I hadn't really dealt with my problem of not really believing in myself. So I started to do the business her way, right? I started doing what she does. I heard her say things, and I would just say the things I heard her say, and this process would continue. And so we would build a business. I would join her in the business, and I was still like not really making a difference. And I wasn't really believing in myself even more. And ultimately, I was starting to hate myself even more because now I'm home because my wife built a business and I'm home and I can't even help her because I don't even know what it is I'm supposed to do other than copy her, which wasn't working. So this would be another 2 years. So now cut to January 2015, right? This is 4 years of this. I get, our upline hires a mentor, and he basically looks me in the eye and he says, Eddie, what do you want? And y'all, this is the hardest question I've ever been asked. I did not know how to answer that question. I want you to think about this for yourself. If I asked you, what do you want? Could you tell me right away? I couldn't. And he kept asking me, what do you want? Tell me, what do you want? As if I'm supposed to know. And that was when I realized I need to find out what it is I want. I need to find out who it is I am. I need to find out how do I want to do things. So that was January 2015, and I started doing videos. And the videos were all about all the things that I was struggling with and all the tips and tools that I was learning how to apply. So that was January 2015, and I still wouldn't know who I was until March of 2018. So now we're 7 years of my life still not knowing who I am. And the worst part about it is our network marketing business is growing, and I feel like I had nothing to do with it. I'm sure my wife would convince you all that I did, but I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe I did. So we're now 7 years later, and I get introduced to strengths, and my head goes. And I said, this right here, this, when I saw the strengths reports on the screen, I said, this is what I need to understand. I need to know me, and I need to know how to help other people know who they are. So that was 2018. And here we are, 2023, right? 2023, 12 years later. And I finally know who I am. 12 years. And I finally know who I am. And I know exactly how my business grows. I know exactly what it is I want to do. I know what my passion is. And I've been able to create a second multiple six-figure business for our family. And that's an example of what I want to do for you, but I don't want it to take 12 freaking years for you, right? There are people in this call right now that can tell you in the chat that it didn't take them 12 years to get clearer about who they are and what it is they truly want and actually get results with that. That's my mission. That's what I'm here for. I'm not just here to teach you how to do little things. I'm here to teach you how to get results and know who you are and actually find a closer step to your passion and your mission. So let me ask you this before I go into the details. How would your life change? What would be different about your life if you knew who you were and you knew exactly what was required to get the results that you want? I'm actually going to turn off my camera for a minute because I want you to stop looking at me and I want you to think inward here. How would your life be different if you knew exactly what to do to get results and you knew exactly who you were? You got 1 minute. So influencing your way. We're going to talk about marketing. What is marketing? It's getting people's attention on what you offer. Selling, making offers that are no-brainers for people to buy. Influencing, helping them get results with what they want. Mentoring, helping people be empowered to develop their own skills using their strengths. If you want to take a screenshot of this, go right ahead before I move on to the next slide. You're welcome to. But this right here is the basis of what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to use examples, okay? And how the examples I'm going to use is on this program that I'm starting in April that I'm going to invite you all to, okay? You are going to get an invitation to be a part of something that's actually going to make a difference, to develop the skills of all of these things. Like I said, you're going to do all this using your strengths. So what's marketing? All right, so marketing is like, how do we get the attention of the people that we want to offer our products and services to? I want you to think about this. There's people on the world, they're wandering around. And I can tell you right now that none of them are trying to find your products. Okay, they're trying to find something else. What they are trying to do is find solutions to their problems, right? So they're not like looking around. For those of you that, let's say, some of you here sell essential oils with doTERRA, right? So they're not like going, oh man, I really wish there would be someone who can teach me about essential oils. I can tell you right now, that's not what they're looking for. But what they are focusing on is their problems, just like you, just like me. We sometimes focus on our problems. And so what you get to do is you get to know the problems that your products and services solve. Know the desires and results that come with those solutions. And the pain points that come with having those problems. Okay, take a screenshot of this and let me elaborate a bit more. So we know that, so what you want to do is you want to know what are the problems that your products and services solve, know what those problems are, know that what are the desires and the results that come with the solutions, right? Like how different will their life be? But also really know what is the painful experience of having those problems. I use this to get you to come to this training. So let's talk about how marketing works when it comes to the program, so I can give you some examples, okay? What do you all want? Residual income, financial security, community and connection, to make a difference in someone's life, to stop having to check the bank account when you go to a store, to stop saying, I can't afford it. How many of y'all are sick of saying that? To generate an income that doesn't require more of your time, to feel confident in yourself, to let go of needing others, let go of needing others to validate you. Actually see the people who buy using the products and services you sell and getting results. Or being able to help people to be empowered to use their strengths to get results for themselves. Now, if this is some of you, the reason why I know that is because I've been doing this long enough and I ask you all what it is you're dealing with. I have become more of an expert of what the problems are of the people that I choose to serve than I am of the things I'm trying to teach them. Why? Because I need to get your attention. You're too busy. You're all doing things, so I need to help you get, oh, hey, pay attention. This is something important. So if any of these are used, let me know in the chat. I got more. Let's talk about more. Not feeling valuable, worried about being salesy, believing that others won't find you credible enough, believing you don't have enough time in your day, fearing a lack of understanding of technology. That's a fun one. Not liking the sound of your voice or how you look on camera when you're doing videos for your marketing. Tired of making promises to yourself and then becoming inconsistent and letting yourself down. This is why we stop setting goals, because we hate letting ourselves down, because we keep looking at goals as promises. Tired of second guessing every inspired idea or impulse we have. Feeling like you're alone because there's no way anyone would understand your problem, because your problem is unique and not you. Or believing you can't motivate others to be empowered to take care of themselves when you don't even believe in yourself. And how many of these are you? So this Influencing Your Way program is designed specifically for people who have some or all of these problems. That means I have solutions for these. That's all I do all day long, is I work on ways to provide the solutions for the people that have these problems, because these are the things I'm passionate about. Guess what? These are all my problems. These were all my pain points. These were all the things that frustrated me. These things here were me. That's why I care. That's why I'm committed. That's why I've been doing this for, gosh, I've been doing this, what I'm doing right now since 2018. So what is that? 5 years? And I'm not slowing down. I'm getting faster at this. I want to share with you all some tools that I've been using that we're going to be talking about and using as well. So what we talked about was marketing, right? And when we're talking about marketing, what we want to do is we want to find certain kind of pain points. So I found was this really great tool called ChatGPT. And let me share with you real quick something I did. So just to give this an example, Nandi.
Yes.
Okay, give me an example of a problem that you really love solving for people.
Weight loss.
Okay, ChatGPT is an AI tool. I believe right now it's free. I have a paid version, but there's a free version of it. Write out 5, we'll call it hook titles for videos with regards to the pain of struggling with weight management. This way, we don't have to be super creative. We don't have to be the ones that know everything. There are tools like this that are very helpful for creating, we'll call it hook titles. All right. So if we're going to do a video or a post. So look at number 1, the brutal reality of living with obesity, my journey to weight loss, breaking free from the vicious cycle of weight gain and depression, overcoming emotional eating, healing from the inside out, the ugly truth about weight loss, my battle against self-sabotage, conquering the shame of obesity, how I found strength in my struggle. These are great just examples of how we can come up with titles for our content. So now let's go. Okay, now give 5 tips on how to manage weight gain without working out or starving myself. Certainly, here are 5 tips on how to manage weight gain without working out or starving yourself. Number 1, watch your portions. One of the easiest ways to manage weight gain is to control the amount of food you eat each meal. Use smaller plates to serve your food and try avoid eating directly from a bag or container. Pay attention to your hunger cues and stop eating when you feel satisfied. 2, stay hydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day can help you manage your weight. Water helps you feel full and can prevent overeating. Aim to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day and try to limit sugar drinks like soda and juice. Okay, so there's 5 different ones in here that I just gave you. So if you don't have your own or you want some ideas, this will give you some ideas. Now, how about this? Write a 2-minute video sales message to help people. Download a free tool to help them manage their emotions around weight management. Okay, boom. So now it's going to write a 2-minute script. Hey there, do you struggle with managing your emotions around weight management? Are you tired of feeling defeated and hopeless every time you step on the scale? Well, I have some great news for you. Introducing our free emotional management tool designed to help you manage your emotions around weight management. This management tool is designed to help you track your emotions, identify your triggers, and learn to manage them effectively. Oh, okay. All right. I like that. So create a
ebook.
Thank you. Ebook on emotional weight management and healthier eating. Look what it's writing. It's literally writing it for you. Now, you don't want to copy this and paste it. I promise you right now, AI it's not going to be you. It can only give you tips and tools and foundations to begin with. But if you take this right here and you copy and paste it to 2 tools, one of them is called Designer. I'll just actually show you this one real quick. This is one of the things that I purchased that I really love. And what this does is it actually creates PDFs, these ebooks. So I just did one because I wanted to see if I were to create one on authentic video marketing, what would that look like? And so I took that script and I rewrote it a little bit and I created my own authentic video marketing ebook. So I took what ChatGPT wrote and I tooled it for myself. I kind of added a few things. And what it did was it created chapters. It literally, all I did was implement it, put it right into designer.io, and it created this downloadable worksheet in PDF. Can everybody see this? And now I can make this worksheet free, and all people have to do is say, hey, people, go to authenticmarketing.com, right? I'll buy a domain and they'll put in their name and email, and I'm now generating leads just like that, because I'm looking for people who want to do authentic video marketing. Pretty amazing, right? I can also take that script that I wrote, that I had ChatGPT write, and add it to another tool called Pictory. And I take that script and I add it into here on this side here, Pictory. And what Pictory does is it goes in and finds little short video clips like this one to turn my script into a video. And I'll show you an example in a minute. So what the AI tool does is that it goes and it finds short videos, so I don't have to hunt for them down. So let me give you an example so I can show you on my YouTube channel. So this is my YouTube channel here, and it's got a lot of content that I use these tools to help me create. I'm probably producing 2 to 3 YouTube videos every couple of days. But here is this one. Now, this video I'm going to show you real quick took me about 5 hours to put together from the moment I had the idea. I didn't have anything written, nothing. I had an idea. So I went to ChatGPT, asked it to write a script. Then I took that script and rewrote it to my own stuff. Then I uploaded it to Pictory, and Pictory picked videos. I put in some of my own videos and recorded my own voiceover. So this took me less than a day to do. And I'm going to use this to help network marketers see the value of strengths. So let me just show you the first few minutes of it.
Meet Eddie Villa. He is a successful network marketer and highly advanced Clifton strengths coach. He is also the author of the revolutionary new book that has already shifted the businesses of thousands of network marketers around the world, Unleash Your Strengths.
Hi, I'm Eddie Villa. As a network marketer, I know the challenges that come with this industry. I've been These are the videos that Pictory found. That's why I became a Clifton Strengths coach, and I've helped thousands of network marketers unlock their potential.
The Clifton Strengths Assessment helps you identify your unique strengths, talents,
Pictory
and
did
skills.
It for me.
Developed by Gallup, it's based on decades of research into human behavior and performance. The assessment gives you your top 10 strengths out of a list of 34, which can help you understand how you can best contribute to a team or organization.
The Clifton Strengths Assessment is a great tool. Okay, so you all get that? How cool is that? Like, you can create videos where you don't even have to show your face. You can use ChatGPT to write scripts for you. You take the scripts and you can edit them, you can retool them, and then you can upload it to Pictory, and Pictory can create 1-minute videos, 2-minute videos, 10-minute videos, whatever you want to help answer questions for people and ultimately sell them, influence them, and mentor them. How cool is that? This is one of the tools that we're going to be using during our time together. And we're going to sit down and click by click, know how to do it. So if you've got any technology challenges, don't worry. We're going to spend time actually learning how to click on this stuff. And there's another tool called video.ai. So video.ai you can upload your own videos, and it can take those videos and turn them into short reels for you. And it'll actually even create templates automatically. So let me pick one of these. I did a talk at Leadership last year. So I just downloaded the entire talk, put it into video, and video spat out a whole bunch of short clips from that long training. And it automatically created templates through without me having to do anything. So here's a template, for example. And then all I had to do was go, okay, well, I don't want it to say, what do executors know about their job? What I want to say is, on this clip is, how do executors build their business? Okay. And then I reformulated the video just a little bit. We're going to do some of this clicking here together. But ultimately, this video is almost done. All right, so now I just want to preview it. Now, by the way, the AI found this clip from the whole video and it just picked this one. I didn't have to do any editing. What executors fear is getting stuck in 30-minute conversations that go nowhere. All right, executors, so it's time to be honest with people. Say, hey, I'm calling you because I care about you, and I'm here to make sure stuff is getting done. Okay, so there we go. Then, well, one of the things I can do to customize this more is I can add elements, like, for example, logos. Like, oh, this one's gonna be for my Instagram. So if I click on Instagram, I can go in here and I can just add my Instagram handle. Okay. Now, when I download this video, it'll have that little add Eddie Pvia on Instagram because that's my handle. And then I'm going to add one. And again, you don't have to do this, but I like doing this extra stuff. An outro, which would be specifically for Instagram. So when the video ends, it does value you bring. See that little thing that just popped up? Follow for more videos. I can change it to do, let's say, TikTok. Value you bring. There you go. Now it does that. Or I can change it to do, let's say, YouTube. This is the value you bring. And then I download all these and I just upload them right to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I have never created more videos in my life since I learned these tools. And this is the stuff I want to practice with you all. So how cool is that? Let's talk about what's selling now. Now that we've understand what marketing is, right? So I put out content, by the way, with those marketing to get your attention. But now I got to sell you on something. I can't just market to you. I got to sell you on something, because when you buy something, that's when the results begin. There is no results unless you buy. There's no the people that you're trying to help, they don't get results unless they buy. You could market to them and give them cool information, but unless they buy something, they're not going to get results. And why shouldn't they buy it from you when you're the one teaching them? So what's selling? Selling is about making offers. Okay, so what's the cost? What are the results that they'll get? What's the time frame that they'll get those results? What's the effort required? And then what support are you going to offer to ensure results? Take a picture of this. This is how you formulate your offers. I'm going to give you all a great book to read. It's called $100 Million Offers by, oh gosh, why am I forgetting his name? Alex Hormozy. I'm going to show you. This is an incredible book. I've been studying this lately. It's really incredible. So it's a big book. Like, it's like bigger than my head. It's huge. $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozy, Hormozi. I'm going to say it again. Alexhormozi. $100 Million Offers. I suggest you get it on Audible and the physical. Okay. This is what I do when I teach. I show you where I learned some of this stuff. So when you're making an offer to someone, tell them how much does it cost? What results are they going to get? How much time are they going to get those results? How much effort is it going to be for them to make that, to get those results? And of course, what kind of support are you going to offer to more ensure results? Okay, do we have it? Because I'm going to give you examples. Okay, again, like I said, using my program, Influencing Your Way. So first off, so the Influencing Your Way program is a 6-week experience that begins in April, okay? During the 6 weeks, you're going to develop the skills of marketing, selling, influencing, and mentoring through learning and application. That means you're going to learn and apply. And repetitious learning and applying is how you develop skill. So we need time. Can't just learn it in one training. We got to take some time and actually do this. So you're going to generate leads by providing value for the right people. You're going to make offers that are no-brainers. You're going to help them have an environment to apply what they bought and mentor them with their strengths. This is what you're going to get. It's going to take you 1 hour per week of training, and then you'll get challenges. The challenges will be about 20 to 30 minutes a day, and then you'll be able to consistently be incentivized to practice and get measurable results. So there you go. So take a picture of that so you can see this is the first piece of making offers. So I'm offering you this program, and I'm also showing you how I break down offers. Okay. And by the way, this is just me getting better at what I do. I've been making offers for years and I'm realizing, wow, I got to get really good at this. So this is me explaining to you what it is and how it works and so on. But like I said before, we also got to know how much it costs, right? When you go to unleashyourstrengths.com/IYW, okay, I want you to go ahead and go to this link. Okay. So unleashyourstrengths.com/IYW. It's $347 one time or 2 payments of $197. But you can also get all of that for free when you purchase the No Fear video marketing system at bit.ly/NoFearUYS. So to help you understand, once again, that whole 6-week program, you can either pay the $347 or 2 payments of $197, or you can just go purchase Mark Harbert's No Fear video marketing system using my affiliate link. And if you do that, you get the 6-week experience for free. So either one, okay? Now, for those of you who haven't watched or don't even know what Mark Harbert's course is or any of that, don't worry, I'll give you some info on that in a bit. I just want you to understand what your options are. So Mark Harbert's course is the best video marketing system and tools available on the market right now. What Mark Harbert is a 7-figure video marketer. He's been doing video marketing for 10 years, I believe now, a little longer. He's been doing his business longer than I've even known who I am. And what he provides in his program is specific step-by-steps on how to do video marketing, right? He also gives you a ton of amazing tools to make it easier for you to do this, even if you have like absolute fear of ever doing video. So now let's go to influencing. So what's influencing? Hoping, apparently. Okay, helping people get results with what they bought. All right, helping people get results with what they bought. So what does that mean? So we meet with them one-on-one, or we put them in a group. We offer education and challenges, and you offer a bonus support and skill development to ensure they are empowered to keep applying. So helping people get results with what they bought. Now that they bought it, so you can meet with them one-on-one or in a group. You offer education and challenges, and then you even offer bonus support and skill development to ensure they are empowered to keep applying. Okay. Just because you sold someone something doesn't mean they're qualified to be doing the thing that they do. How many of you all have bought something and still haven't used it, right? So we've got to figure out a way to provide support and training and education. And that can be in one of two ways. You can do it live, or you can do it live or record it and give it to people. Give those recordings to people after they bought in the future. One of my mentors, Ray Higdon, taught me, he says, hey, don't ever feel like you have to answer the same question twice. What he said was, if somebody asks you a question, you record the answer, and every time somebody else asks that question, you just send them the recording. That is huge. And that's created a very large library of recordings in my toolbox. Pretty much anytime someone messages me with a question, I've got a video to send them that ultimately leads to them investing more into their life, business, and strengths. All right. Like, for example, if a friend messages me and says, hey, Eddie, how do I understand my strengths report? I'll send them a video that helps them understand their strengths report and then invites them to purchase a program to help them do more. Okay. It's that simple. It's not that easy, but it's that simple. All right. So let's move on. Let's get some examples. So in influencing your way, as a bonus, there will be an additional hour per week of support meetings made available to help shaping your message, your marketing, and even click-by-click help with the technology piece. That means during this bonus hour that's available to you, I will turn on my computer and help you step by step, click by click through any of the technologies you need help with. And also we'll take your strengths report, which I'll show you all an example in a bit. And what we'll do is I'll show you how to shape your own marketing message using your infinitely unique strengths. So the Influencing Your Way course, you'll also get. So I've done this course before, but I've done it more in depth, and it was 8 weeks. And so you'll actually get, as a bonus, this 8-week course, the recordings. This is 8 individual recordings and trainings with workbooks and challenges to watch at your own pace for an entire month before we start. That means you'll have this whole month to watch 8 one-hour recordings and get challenges. And so that essentially what you'll do is you'll get the information and all the inspiration before we even start. You'll already have a head start. This will help you develop the skill to create content on social media, generate leads, offer value to people, make sales, help people get results. Before we even begin, you'll already start to do things. And when you get this today, you'll also get these support meetings for the rest of the year. I have to say that again. When you get this today, you will also get these support meetings that I'm talking about for the rest of 2023. So I'm not going to just teach you. I'm going to work with you for the rest of the year to make sure you are getting results. I'm committing to you my time to help you get results. Work through technology, shape your message, and practice, and practice, and practice, and practice. And during the practice, you will generate leads, make sales, help people get results. You'll also get support with fundamentals strengths training to continuously practice the understanding of your strengths and who you are. My goal here is to make this offer a no-brainer, right? And this will solidify a confidence and a belief in yourself that will last a lifetime. So what's mentoring? Help people be empowered to develop the skills by using their own strengths, understanding how strengths works, know how to help others use them with what they do, and get proof that they are enough to stop hesitating. So this is the last part. Okay, and we're almost done. Take a screenshot of this. So what we're trying to do with mentoring is for you to understand strengths and help others use them with what they do and get proof that they are enough and stop hesitating. So what's hesitation? Let's talk about that, because some of you are already experiencing it, hesitation. Hesitation comes when there is something you want to do and you doubt you can do it by just being you, right? So we hesitate because we worry that who we are is not enough, or we worry who we are is too much. The other reason we hesitate is because there is something that you want to do and you fear something more important is being risked. So for example, if you're a relationship builder, you fear that the building of your business will put connections with people at risk. Or if you're an executor, you will feel that learning will put productivity at risk because you're worried about wasting time, right? Or if you're a strategic thinker, you will feel that your desire for knowledge and learning will be put at risk. There'll be too much doing and not enough thinking, right? Or if you're an influencer, you're worried that people won't move forward. So these are just some examples. And so to help you understand that is to understand the domains. The domains is the antidote to hesitation. So when you do this program or you do anything, you do everything with your domains. So just to put this simple, and then we're going to use one of you all as an example. So if one of you want to work with me right now, let me know in the chat, and I'm going to pull you up and we're going to talk about your strengths. And I'm going to show you how I do this very quickly. So if you've got 3 or more relationship building strengths in the top 10, you do everything with the desire to connect with the right people. So you're doing this to help you better connect. If you have 3 or more influencing strengths in your top 10, then you're doing this to help other people move forward, move through barriers, self-doubt and fear. If you have 3 or more executing strengths in your top 10, then you're doing this to help you be more efficient and help other people make sure things are getting things done the right way. And if you have 3 or more strategic thinking strengths, you're doing this to ultimately encourage you to learn and teach what you're learning. So imagine that. You can connect better with people. You can inspire them to move forward. You can make sure things are done the right way, step by step, and you can teach what you're learning. Let's pick a person real quick. And I'm going to go in the chat. Let's go Kimberly Martin. I just see Kimberly Martin says, I would love to. Kimberly, would you mind unmuting yourself?
Can you hear me?
I do.
All right.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up my screen. We're going to do this pretty quickly so everyone can see how simple this can be. Give me your top 10 strengths.
Harmony.
Okay, number 2.
Includer. Empathy.
4.
Restorative communication.
6.
Responsibility.
Okay, number 7.
Consistency. Adaptability.
All right. And
Significance.
focus.
Focus.
Okay, this is intense. All right. So harmony, relationship building, includer, empathy. Look at how nice and sweet and understanding and kind you are. And then all of a sudden you start to get like, I want to fix things and I want to fix things and I want to fix things and I want to fix things. Oh, and then I also want to talk about the things that I want to fix and I want to make a difference in your life. Oh, look at that. There's another relationship building. So 4, am I right? 4 relationship building,
Yep.
4 executing
Yep.
with significance and communication. All right. So for you, Kimberly, number 5 strength and number 1 strength, these are your biggest, most important strengths to understand. Okay. So in your marketing, you're going to include 2 phrases. Okay. What you want to help people do is to feel free to tell their story and speak up for themselves and honor how their life should flow. First off, does that feel like you?
Oh, yes.
So that's part of your marketing message. Hey, are you feeling this pain? Are you feeling this pain? Well, what I have is a tool here that'll help you to solve that problem and help you be more free to tell your story, to speak your voice, to give your truth, and honor how you feel like your life should flow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So everybody that jumps into this Influencing Your Way course, I'm going to take each and every one of their strengths and break them down so that they can see not just their 5 and number 1, but how each and every one of their strengths has the things that they want to help people do. Okay, Kimberly?
Mm-hmm.
So that's first and foremost. Now, the last thing is your bottom strengths. Okay, you got those?
Yep. Where do you want me to
34.
start? 34 is learner.
So you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be the smart one of the room. You're the one that sticks up for people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
33.
Individualization.
That means you don't have to customize this to everyone. Do you understand?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 32.
Connectedness.
Okay. You don't have to leave everything up to chance. You can do the work. You will know what to do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
31.
Strategic.
You don't have to have the whole plan laid out.
That's great.
Yes, you don't have to. It's all about your other strengths. We'll talk about that. Okay, number 30.
Context.
Context. We can let go of the past. Do you understand?
Yep.
Stop thinking about the past. It's not helpful. What we want to do is focus on where people are and where they want to be. So the bottom line is for you, Kimberly, is to get clear about what it is that people really want to talk. What is it they want to say? What is it they want to feel? And how do they want their life to be? When you understand those, you don't have to come up with it all. You don't have to customize it all. You don't have to leave it to chance. You don't have to have all the plans, and you can let go of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah, that feels good.
Okay. So based on that right there, what would you say would be one thing that you would want to do starting right now to go help the people that you want to help?
Well, definitely just forgetting the past and not, maybe not caring what people are saying about me or whatever. Just kind of go and be myself, go serve people.
Okay. Go and serve people. What would be one thing you would want to do?
Oh, go help someone. If someone has a problem, like a pain or a hurt, go share some oils with them.
You have someone in mind, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
What would be the first thing you would do to get the ball rolling on that process?
Well, pick up the phone and call them or text them.
Yes. And what are we going to find out? Well, we'll start with what is the problem they have?
Yep.
And what is it like to have the problem?
Mm-hmm.
And then you will know what to do from there. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Kimberly, was this helpful?
It was very helpful.
Okay.
Now I know I got to go talk to that person that someone told me about yesterday.
Okay. All right, y'all. So, Kimberly, please do me a favor, message me. I think you have my information. Just message me and let me know how it goes. Okay.
Sure.
So we're just getting started here, y'all. As you can see, my goal was to kind of give you all the examples so that you can all see how this whole process works. Getting results and joy when you're able to be who you are and make it all valuable for others. You are free to be you forever. We want to fully understand what it means to be you, to understand your strengths, fundamentals, and application. And by the way, everybody that joins in this program is also going to get a signed copy of my book, Unleash Your Strengths. Of course, you'll get a signed copy. I'll send it to you, which would be awesome. And again, 6 weeks, this begins in April. So April 19th through May 24th. Okay, April 19th through May 24th is when the 6 weeks begins. Again, we're going to be going in more in depth and practice marketing, selling, influencing, mentoring. And we're going to be meeting on Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. And again, there's also going to be this implementation group. So like I talked about, we're going to go all the way through the end of the year. We're not going to just meet for 6 weeks. We're going to spend time the rest of the year learning your strengths and getting these, actually doing the things that get results. So you're going to get the accountability, and I'm going to break down the strengths report of each and every one of you that joined this program. So I'm going to give you that strengths breakdown, similar to how I did it with Kimberly, but way more in depth. And so here's the two different ways you can do this. You can get the No Fear Video Marketing System through bit.ly, this bit.ly/NoFearUIS, or just go to unleashyourstrengths.com/IYW, and you can either do 347 or 2 payments of 197. All right. So I wanted to get this done in time so you all got the tips that I was giving you on all the different categories. And I gave you examples. So what I'm going to do now is open up to Q&A or questions.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Jackie. Hello.
Hi. Will each meeting that we have, that will be recorded so that I can,
yes.
If I miss one night, I can, okay, perfect.
Absolutely. Everything is recorded, and you'll get worksheets and challenges so that you'll know exactly what it is you're supposed to do. That's why spring is here.
She's awesome.
She is. Yeah, everything will be recorded, of course, and sent out immediately. Spring is really awesome about that. As soon as the recordings are available, she sends them out. Denise says, thanks, Eddie. So excited to start Mark's course. Yours is in April. Yay. This is awesome. Things are changing. Yay. That's awesome. That's what I'm here for.
I just want to say thank you for putting this together, because yes, influencer, but relationship builder, and doing this with others is definitely going to make me follow through. So thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh, here, y'all.
Going through it by myself is just not my jam.
Is it possible that I made this offer a no-brainer? I'm desperately trying to figure out how to just make offers that are just like, oh my gosh, I'm crazy to not do this, right? To understand, to develop the skill, to market my business, to create long videos, short videos, reels, whatever, more effortlessly with more joy. Or if I don't want to be on the camera, I can use scripts. And we're going to do this for how long? The whole dang year. And during that time, we're going to learn strengths. We're going to understand who you are, what's awesome about you, how to shape your message. So you can do one of two things. It's just 347 or 2 payments of 197 and you're done. Or go get Mark's No Fear Video Marketing course. So this is the system here. What you get is how videos work. The marketing segmentation code, which is really cool. Basically, it teaches you how to structure your videos so you generate more leads. How to come up with content, right? The tools to create video marketing. So he gives you a lot of extra tools that'll help besides the ones I just shared with you all. He shows you how to create what's called a pillar video, which is your longer form video that you take and you break up into smaller videos. And then to do this, which is to do mass engagement, which is to repurpose all your videos into all the different media, audio, visual, right? So much. And then you get all these awesome bonuses, like understanding YouTube, short videos, how to do live videos. I've already gone through most of this course myself because I was part of a pilot group for this. And here's one really cool stuff. So there's some bonuses in here. So we got interviews with influencers. This is a lot of them. Short video hook templates, right? These are short video, like hook lines to get people to pay attention. The YouTube thumbnail Canva templates. So he's got 50 Canva templates that are made for you that you don't have to go get from Canva. How to build your email list. So how to do social video automation. And then of course the recordings and the betas. And then there's more. These are like all of his influencer friends, including yours truly, to help you even more tools, right? Like unbelievable. Speaking of Canva, by the way, I've used this a lot. I've fallen in love with Canva lately. Canva has, this is a joke, this is crazy. Canva has made my love for doing videos even better because I get to do these really fun YouTube thumbnails. This is so, I have to giggle because I get to make these silly faces and take pictures. Look at this. These YouTube thumbnails are so easy to make because they give you templates. All I got to do is just take silly, fun pictures. I just have to giggle because I literally sit here and go, okay, what kind of silly faces can I make? Or just to make this fun, y'all. These are all just some examples of thumbnails. My YouTube channel has gotten better. You know, my Instagram has gotten better. I actually have a TikTok now, which I didn't know I was going to ever do. And then of course, Facebook is always my favorite place. So there you go, y'all. Can you sense? Can you just feel my excitement? Like, this is so cool. And part of the reason why I want to do this with you all for a whole year is because I want that support. I want that accountability too. You're all going to challenge me to raise my game. And while my game is being raised, you get to come with me.
Hey, Eddie, it's Paula. I just wanted to say, hey, thanks. And I don't know if you want to put the link in there for Mark's course because for me, that was kind of a no-brainer to do Mark's course and then you get your course for free.
Rather than a question, may I make a comment, Eddie?
Please.
I met you through a live presentation last year at my Uplines retreat. I met you in person in September at Healing Hands, and I've followed with your emails and I'm on here today. And I just want to say, you're the real deal. And I really appreciate you offering to us opportunities to continue to grow and learn, because I can through the way you present things and the information you give us. So thank you very much.
Thank you for saying that. Because y'all don't know how long I used to fight making offers. I could be real with y'all right now who might be struggling with the same thing. For the longest time, I struggled with making offers because I thought that people would think that I'm only trying to do something. I'm only trying to make money, or I'm only trying to whatever. I can't help the way I talk. I like the way I talk and I don't want to change it. But so I would do a lot of content, a lot of trainings, a lot of support, and offer nothing. I would just say, here you go. Here's some cool tips, and offer nothing. And I started to realize that if I didn't offer something, then I felt like I was like dropping people, like, here's some cool information and goodbye. And I started to feel like I have to make offers so that if I make offers, then I can more guarantee that they'll actually get result with the thing I'm teaching. But the fear of being judged for making offers kept me from making offers. In other words, it kept me from helping more guaranteed results for people. And what you just said, like, gave me permission to never stop making offers. So this has been a wonderful week, and I'm going to enjoy the weekend with my kids. And I hope you all enjoy the weekend getting excited about the thing that we're doing. So I'm going to, with that being said, I'm going to leave you all with this final note. It's the things that we do to develop ourselves that brings most value to other people. And when we develop ourselves, we inspire other people to join us. So I'm going to encourage you all to develop yourself, however you want to do that. And with that being said, I'm going to say good night, everybody, or good afternoon and evening for some of y'all. And we'll see you all on the next call inside of Unleash Your Strengths. Bye, everybody.